Hey everyone, Andy here. I'm back in the booth again. During our quick tour, we went over the F3, but I wanted to show it to you one more time and talk about some of the features of this setup we have here. It's just it's exciting to see it all together. The F3, as you see here, we have a Element Technica base plate. We helped design this base plate. It's a 15mm lightweight base plate that also can be attached down to a 19mm system, like an airy dovetail, an airy base plate onto a dovetail, or the Element Technica hybrid bridge plate as well. So it's nice to see that all in one piece. And then additionally, we have a top handle that's been totally replaced. We took this top handle off the camera, the original one there with the viewfinder on it, got rid of that completely, and replaced it with this Element Technica one, just to make it a bit beefier. You could also use it for a 3D setup. Sony was nice enough to come by and actually load onto the camera the new firmware, that the upgraded S-Log firmware. So this camera right now is capable of outputting S-Log 444 over dual link. So I have right now a dual link connection out, and I'm feeding it into the R1. This is the Sony R1 recorder, and it records onto these 1 terabyte memory cards. Here's a terabyte of memory from Sony. Very cool to actually have it in the booth. The recorder itself can take the feed in, record onto the cards and clips just like we expected to, and the quality can be in 440 or 220 megabits per second, or you can feed in 2 different feeds for even a 3D application. So this firmware can do all of that. And additionally, the firmware that's coming out in the near future for the camera, the free firmware, it's just sort of a normal upgrade, will also allow you to have HDMI as well as SDI output at the same time. So that's going to allow us to do something like this, where we put onto it a viewfinder. Here's the Zacuto Z Finder, and this would work with SDI out to a monitor as well as to this device at the same time. It's an HDMI device, so I can use it as my viewfinder just as I'm using a SDI recorder externally. So nice to see that all together. And then finally, I have an optimal lens on here just to show the camera in a complete sort of studio configuration. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.